What's up YouTube, it's Elijah One Dream and we're back again with another NBA 2K23 new gen gameplay video. And as you can see today, we are back on the 7'3" toxic inside masher. Now this build is an absolute beast, literally one of the most dominant builds that I have made yet, and we have one of the most dominant gameplays that I've had yet as well too. We get 54 points, 22 rebounds, and 5 assists on 25 of 32 shooting. So an absolute monstrous performance from this monstrous build. Even if you do take this build into the rec with randoms, you can be super dominant, being able to clean up the glass. You're still great on defense, and of course on the offensive end, you put it down low to this guy and it's pretty much a bucket almost every time. 70% shooting on 21 points per game, over 100 games average is crazy. The efficiency is absolutely nuts. The slashing takeover with the Hall of Fame fast twitch, masher, and stand up, and Hall of Fame rise up is absolutely crazy. But first things first, in case you're new, you haven't seen this build video, we will run through the attributes and badges really quick. So of course, like I said, this thing's got a 99 close shot, a 77 driving layup, 80 driving dunk, but even with an 80 driving dunk, the doubled up slashing takeover, while you're in takeover, you can get some driving contact dunk. It's not going to happen every time that you try it, but it is possible to get that. And of course, the 99 standing dunk, which is absolutely OP with the slashing takeover at 7'3" with elite big man contact dunks. You catch a crazy amount of bodies down there. And the dunk frequency with that Hall of Fame rise up is really nice as well. We've got an 80 post control, so we can get that bronze quick first step. And it also gives you some gold post badges as well too, so that's really nice. 61 mid range. Now again, you can get post scoring takeover on this. If you doubled up the post scoring takeover with a juice perk, you can get up to an 80 82 post fade, so you can definitely turn this into a post scoring build too. You want to take it to the 1v1 court because we don't have pass accuracy, so this really is a great 1v1 build. If you do take this to the rack, just be very mindful that you only have a 25 pass accuracy. You might have to come down with the rebound, pass it to the guard beside you, but like I said in the build video, you do make about 75 to 80% of your full court outlet passes, so those are still possible, but they will get some pretty bad catch animations and stumble animations, so just be very mindful of this rating that you have. And of course, we have 49 ball handle and a 55 speed with ball. We need that to get the slashing takeover. Plus 21 to these, the slashing takeover and juice perks, so you can get a 76 speed with ball at 7'3", which is pretty nice. And 74 interior defense, this will get the job done. You could get more stops if you had a bit more interior defense, is what I found. I have played with an 88 interior defense, and I do find it disrupts a little bit more shots. You maybe get like maybe one more block per game, but you'll be absolutely fine with 74 interior defense. 63 perimeter defense on the 7'3", which is really nice, so just in case you get switched onto guards or you have a 6'8", 6'9" matchup, you can stay in front of them. You have good defensive instincts, you'll be absolutely fine. And a 60 steal with an 8'1" wingspan, you can definitely pick off those passing lane steals with that bronze interceptor. Really nice. The 93 block for that gold anchor combined with a 7'3", 8'1" wingspan, you'll average at least 2 blocks a game for sure. And like I said, and a 76 offensive rebound. Very surprising how many offensive rebounds you can get, but because of slashing takeover with the vertical boost, you'll come down with a ton of offensive rebounds. It's actually really nice. And of course, 94 defensive rebound to get gold rebound chaser and Hall of Fame box out beast at 7'3", just in case we go up some high strength 7'3", 7'2" centers. We can hold our box out, or if we're up against a 6'8", 6'9" with low strength, you can swim them around, push them out the way, come down with that offensive rebound, and then dunk all over them. 59 speed, which is maxed out, and same with the acceleration, that's also maxed out. 73 strength, which is also maxed out, so in dual slashing takeover and juice perk, once again, you can get up to a 94 strength. Put your workout boost on top of that, you're looking at around a 98 strength at 7'3", so very nasty. And of course, that 75 vertical, that's what we needed to go with a 90 standing dunk to get elite big man contact dunks, which is very important. And also, like I said, doubled up slashing takeover with the juice perk, plus 21 to this. Add your workout boost on top of that, you're at like a 99 vertical at 7'3", so it's really OP. And then of course, our 91 stamina. And once again, the badges, like I said, I wanted to be absolutely overkill with this build on the offensive end, so I went doubled up finishing core badges for Hall of Fame fast twitch, Hall of Fame masher, and Hall of Fame rise up. This at 7'3" combined with slashing takeover, it's incredibly OP. Like I said, I averaged 21 points per game on 70% shooting with over 100 games played on this build. Absolutely OP. And also combined with the posterizer, drop stepper, back down punisher, aerial wizard, slithery, Hall of Fame fearless finisher at 7'3", silver limitless takeoff, and silver acrobat. An absolutely deadly finishing badge combination for this build. And we do have 3 shooting badges. I put this on gold slippery off ball. Now if you do end up putting post scoring takeover on it, you could even put on that space creator, which will be really helpful with your post top shots, which will be OP with a doubled up post shot daggers and an 82 post fade. You'll be absolutely money with that. But if you're sticking to slashing, absolutely recommend slippery off ball. You can get some nice kind of cut animations, and it really does just help. And for playmaking, I went +3 to this so I could get my bronze quick first step, and once you're able to cord that, I put on my vice grip. Nothing really too crazy here. It's up to you if you want to put on vice grip or if you want to go clamp breaker or special delivery. Maybe not, you don't have pass accuracy, but whatever you want to do here. And for my defensive badges, gold rebound chaser, gold pogo stick, and gold anchor. I can get bronze brick wall if I doubled up the defensive core badges, but like I said, I want to be overkill on offense, so I went doubled up finishing core badges. But we also got that Hall of Fame box out beast like I was talking about, bronze chase down artist, especially once you're in slashing takeover and your speed vertical is boosted, you can get some absolutely crazy blocks with this. And silver workhorse, but once I'm able to get another badge point in a future season, which I'm sure will happen, definitely going to put on the defensive end once again, get that gold workhorse, just get some more 50-50 balls and be more of a threat. So there we have it very quickly, the attributes and badges for the 7'3" toxic inside masher. But now that we've ran through that, let's get right into this gameplay. So here we've got the 54 point, 22 rebound, 5 assists, 1 steal, and again, we actually don't end up getting a block in this gameplay, but we are up against a 7'3" stretch timer, 249 pounds. Now you can really see the athleticism difference between these two builds. You can see how slow he is getting up the court, how fast I am. I don't have much of my slashing takeover yet, but especially when I am in takeover and I get an 84-ish speed, it really is moving for a 7'3", but just able to beat the other centers on lots of cuts, getting back down the court. Even right here, nice little post hook, just like I'm talking about. So they will guard you in the paint heavy. Make sure you mix up your attack a little bit, and driving dunks, standing dunks, definitely throwing a post hook here and there. Again, the 99 standing dunk. Now, in the build video comment section, you guys mentioned I probably should have went 98 standing dunk, and you're definitely right. I probably should have done that, but I just wanted to say that I had 99 standing dunk and a 99 close shot with slashing takeover on a 7'3" build. And again, the high 70s rebounding, absolutely getting the job done, and especially in takeover when you get a 99 vertical at 7'3" with an 8'1" wingspan, it's pretty dang hard to stop. And right there, like I said, again, getting a nice offensive rebound, pump faking, and that Hall of Fame rise up really coming in handy. I was really surprised. Hall of Fame rise up, Hall of Fame magic, and Hall of Fame fast twitch is absolutely OP. And especially with the slashing takeover, the dunk frequencies are absolutely insane. And of course, you will catch some driving bodies like you've seen, even with an 80 driving dunk. Once you're in that slashing takeover, you can actually catch some driving contact dunk bodies. If you guys go back to the build video and look at the mixtape, you can see some in there. Of course, drawing the fouls as well too is really excellent in slashing takeover. 65 free throw with a free throw 33. Like I mentioned, I am shooting about 84% from the free throw line with this free throw, so absolutely money across the board right there. But of course, the biggest glaring weakness and hole in this build is the pass accuracy. Lots of comments about that. I figured that there would be. So actually, after I made this build and finished it, I made a diming paint beast, kind of like a two-way slashing playmaker at 7 feet tall. Just a nice kind of like knit and grit build, a great teammate type of build, and it's a triple-double machine. So I went from no playmaking to high playmaking. I figured there'd be lots of comments about that, but that Hall of Fame rise up coming in handy once again. Especially against AIs, you can get a lot of contact dunks against AIs and finish a lot of crazy layups, and it's pretty nasty. Like, sometimes the AIs do have good defense, but you can get some pretty disgusting posters over them too. But if you guys do want some pass accuracy on this, you could probably drop the standing dunk to a 98, maybe drop the perimeter defense, drop the steal a little bit. You can maybe even go to 73 on the interior defense, but I think 74 gave me something. I can't quite exactly remember what it was. But if you drop those things, you should be able to get a little bit of pass accuracy. But when I made this build, I just wasn't able to get enough pass accuracy that I really wanted, and I didn't think that it would make much of a difference. It's between the 30s and 40s, so I was like, I'm just gonna get rid of this and go absolutely crazy on a two-way monstrous build. We already have 22 points, 3 assists, 9 rebounds at halftime. So you still can get assists, and like I said, the full court outlet passes, even with a 25 pass accuracy, you still will make them about 75 to 80% of the time. But of course, you are gonna get turnovers, and they get terrible catch animations that sometimes sends the receiver out of bounds. So that can be tough too, but like, look at this. Getting a foul again. I thought I was actually going to make that over both of those players right there, but we do get billed out for a foul and green both of our free throws. But this is easily the most I've ever scored in a game this year, 54 points, showing off how absolutely monstrous this build is. It is literally the most dominant big I think I've ever made. Just great on the defensive end, crazy blocks you guys have seen in the mixtapes. And once again, like I said, showing off the athleticism right there. He's not fast enough laterally to keep up with me or to slide to get in front of me. I get an easy blow by, just walk right around him for an open driving dunk. And shout out to my teammates in this video as well too. They just kept passing me the ball, feeding me down low. They recognized how much of a monster this build is and just kept going crazy. And once again, over a 7'3" stretch dimer as well too. Hands up defense for our 30th point. Now, this build seriously is a lot of fun. It is definitely more of like a 1v1 build, I guess you could say, because in the 1v1 court, you're not going to pass to anybody, and you still get driving dunks, you can get post hooks, and like I said, if you doubled up the post scoring takeover, you do have a 61 mid-range, so once you get post scoring takeover with the juice perk, plus 21 to your post fade, so you're going to get a 99 close shot and like an 82 or an 83 post fade away, so you can hit post hop shots, put on that post shot daggers, which is extremely OP. Double pump fake, and he's doing hands up defense. You can kind of see the pass accuracy there. Like, you just have to make sure that your man's wide open and you will be able to make that pass. Get a nice little assist right there, but you do see how slow it really is. But This is definitely the most dominant big I've made by far. I just wanted to be like, look at this, 99 close shot, 99 standing layup. That's why I go with the acrobat, just in case we get some crazy finishes like that. And this is really fun. Once again, just walking right by the 7'3" stretch timer. There was a comment on the build video as well too. I mentioned that this build is a 6'9" and 6'8's worst nightmare, and it seriously is. Like, if I'm doing this against 7'3s, I don't know if this guy necessarily has high interior defense, but regardless, like, it is incredibly hard to stop. You can get your own rebounds just like that, dunking over 2 defenders, just being an absolute monster. Literally like a 7'3" Shaq build, absolutely dominant. And once again, just running right by him. That bronze quick first step is really nice actually. It's a nice little addition. But again, if you want some pass accuracy, you could probably drop the post control a little bit as well too. You probably don't necessarily need a bronze quick first step badge on this build, but if you guys do want some pass accuracy, 98 standing dunk, you could lower the post control a little bit, lower the perimeter defense, and lower the steal. You should be able to maybe get at least 60s pass accuracy that way. And you're still going to have all your finishing. You should be able to still have your slashing takeover, perimeter defense, steal, post control. It doesn't really affect the slashing takeover. Unless you use too much post control, then you're going to get post takeover and not slashing takeover. But on this build, you are able to get both. But if you do a little bit too much post control, like I said, it'll take away the slashing takeover option. You need to have the perfect mix of finishing and playmaking combined with just a little less defense and offense, I guess is what you could say, or shooting I should say. But you just have to find the right mix, play with it, and you'll really get slashing takeover and go crazy. But there we have it, 54 points, 22 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal on 25 of 32 shooting. So an absolutely efficient gameplay once again. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button if you like this video, and we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.